Hi guys, we're on day 2 in the week 3 packet from DPI. We're going to start off today by reading 20 to 30 minutes. Then you're going to move over to reading and writing. So they want you to write a thank you note to the person who delivers your mail. Make sure you use capitalization, correct spelling, and punctuation. Remember, when you write your thank you note, it will look different than a story. Have the child include the date, salutation or greeting, and the closing. Remind your child to add their signature. For reading, we're going to look at the same questions that we did yesterday. So if your child is reading a fiction book, they'll go to day 1, and there's some questions for those fiction books to ask them. If your child is reading a nonfiction book, on day 2, that's where you're going to find those questions. Today, we're going to still work with time. You're going to create another schedule today about how your day you think is going to go. And then they want you to ask your child how they're feeling today, because as this thing progresses, your child's feelings may also progress and develop in different ways. So at the end of each task that they complete on their schedule, you can ask your child how they're feeling. And then they want you to mentally add 10 or 100 to a given number within 100 and 900. And they also want you to mentally subtract 10 or 100 from a given number, 100 to 900. So that would look something like you would say to your child, what is 850 minus 10? And they should be able to do this in their head. They should know that this is the tens right here. 0 minus 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. 8 minus nothing is 8. Now, if they can't do that in their head, you can write it down like the way I did. You can use a number line to bounce back 10 or bounce forward 10. So that's how you would do that. And then after that, we are going to be working on having your child identify an animal during a nature walk. So you can do this by having your child go through or just look outside and see what they may find. They want you to do the same thing as yesterday. Draw a 4-part life cycle of the animal from birth, develop it into an adult, reproducing, and then aging to death. So if you were to see a bird, you would think of the life cycle of that bird. They would come out as an egg and then go to a baby, then a adolescent, and then to an adult. So you could do the life cycle of a bird or a frog or anything else you might can think of. Have them write a description for each stage in the life cycle in the table. So that would be like egg, baby bird, however you want to do that. And then, of course, you're going to get your heart rate up for 30 to 60 minutes. You can do the activities from day 1, or you can come up with some other things. Do go noodle, take a run, take a walk, whatever you'd like to do. Thank you for listening.